Hello. Yeah. Today we will see version control system. So basically, what happened when we are working on a particular application or we are developing some project in industry. That time, every developer is working on different features which are allocated by their team lead or by their project manager, right? So each developer has its own system and they are working on their particular feature. So their code is in their own system. So how their code should be merged, and their after merging their code, they are sending their code in one particular place, so that one code will all the code of each developer will combine, and one generic application will get ready. So this all things will manage by the version control system, right? Means all the manageable code, then how to manage the repository. These are taken care by version control system. So we have different version control system in market. Like SVN is there, GitLab is there, GitHub is there, Bitbucket is there. So we are specifically talking about Bitbucket version control system. So how Bitbucket version control system works, we will see one by one. So we have, this is our Bitbucket. Basically, it's on cloud and it is created by Atlassian company. So in this version control system, that is Bitbucket, what we need to do, we need to create the project and we need to create the repository inside that project. If we are working on microservice based application, so here I have three applications: first app repo and Maven Spring app. So three repository will be created in Bitbucket because we have three projects. Means each project will store inside three repository, right? But right now we are working on only single project for a demonstration purpose. So we will create one repository. So already I have created one project of Spring repo. Sorry, I have created one project called First Spring, right? And in that First Spring, we will create one repository. And the name of the repository is some. Okay, so we already created one repository, so we will add here first app repo and click on confirm. We just forget all the things. We will create once again. First, we will create one project. Go to project, click on create project, and here we will write the project name. First Spring demo app, right? And our key is first SFSA. So our project should be private. No one can access this. Click on create project. Once the project is created, here you can see the name of the project. And inside that project, we need to create the repository. Here you can see our project name, and here we need to create the repository name. So our repository name is Spring dev app. This is our repository name of this project. Click on create repository. So repository get created. Here you can see only this code. Now we will see the branching structure. How code gets branched and divided into a particular branch. So in Notepad you can see we will create branching structure. So our developer means our project team consists of project manager, team lead, and then we have different developer and tester. So consider we have three developer, and each developer working on different features, right? And each developer having different system. So what project manager will do? He will first create main branch, like I created here. This is the main branch. Here you can see only one branch is there, main branch. If consider I am as a project manager and I am created here a main branch with repository name Spring Dev App inside this project. Means because we are working on only one project, and in the that project we need to send in this repository, right? So we need to create, means project manager will create one main branch. So here main, or we can say that it's master branch, right? So our main branch will get created. Now we need to cut one branch called integration branch from the main branch. Okay, cut from main branch. We need to cut integration branch from this main branch. And it's one time activity, means main branch we need to create one time, integration branches also we need to create one time, because inside that we need to create all the feature branches, and developer need to code inside these feature branches, not to main branch. They need to push their code inside integration branch as well as main branch or master branch. So what developer will do, they will cut different branches. Like here we have three developer, so they will cut three branches accordingly and name it as feature branch 1. Sorry, here feature branch 2 and feature branch 3. Okay, so first developer will work on feature branch 1, second one is work on feature branch 2, and third one is work on feature branch 3. If again developer will add, they will cut their different branches from integration branch, right? So we will also do the same thing here. Your project manager will give this tool to you, right? And you need to cut the feature branch. First of all, you need to cut integration branch, right? So first of all, we need to go to branch section. Here you can see one section is there, that is create branch, right? And we have create branches there. So from which branch to which branch we need to select. So from branch main to branch, here integration, we need to write integration, and the type is other type. Here you can see hierarchy. From main branch we need to cut integration branch. Click on create. Okay, our integration branch is ready. Here go to branch section. You can see all branches. You can see here one main branch is there and one integration branch is there. Now again, go to integration branch. Here you can see we don't have any code because we are not set any code inside that. So again, go to integration branch, click on create branch, and here what we did already, we cut integration branch from main branch. Now we will cut all the features branches from integration branch. So that we need to create an integration branch, and here our type is feature. Here we need to write F1 as a feature branch, means we need to cut feature branch from integration branch. Click on create. Right. Now our branching structure is already created. Right. Now we have our code in our local system. So we need to push this code inside cloud. Means first of all we need to uh, push this code inside the feature branch. Right. Because we don't have any code in feature branch. So this Bitbucket is associated with one of the tool called Sourcetree. Right. So this is the view of Sourcetree. So it gives one GUI structure, that is graphical user interface. It is more user friendly. For that, we need to log in into this Sourcetree. Okay. So when we are check out in Sourcetree, our code goes directly in the Sourcetree. And in Sourcetree, whatever the command we need to write while development of project, all these command we can handle by using Sourcetree. Now, what are these commands? First of all, we need to add our project inside a feature branch, right? Then we have command called git add. Then after adding, we need to save the changes. For that, we have command called git commit. Then we need to push also these changes to the cloud. So we have command called git push origin, like right. So here we need to write the command. But this source tree provides GUI to us, means we don't need to write any command because it's already made in a simpler way. So we need to use this way in such a manner that we have to just click on some buttons and automatically our code will get add, commit or push, right? So first we need to check out this repository in source tree. So click on checkout in source tree, and here one more window will open. And here you can see checkout existing and clone. This is for cloning the project. Means whatever the repository we already created in cloud platform, this repository we will clone inside our local system, right? So first of all, I will set a path on desktop. Okay, here I will set one path as new spring. Okay, this is my path. I will keep here, and then I will go to this folder structure. I will copy this, and here I will paste. Okay, so my Spring Dev app. Okay, wait, I will tell you one by one. Okay, yeah. So This is our path up to new spring. Inside this, our one new folder will create, that is Spring Dev app. This is the main folder, and inside that, our feature folder will get created. So for that, we will set as F1 feature, right? And if you want to create another branch, then we will give F2. If third feature is, then we will give F3, right? So here, and we need to clone only those branch where we need to code. Don't clone like integration branch as well as main branch. We need to clone only feature branch because we need to write the code inside only feature, right? So just click on clone. With here cloning activity is going on, and then you can see in new spring we have one folder is get created. Inside this folder, one again folder is created. Here so many folder will get created after cloning, right? And inside this we have code where we don't have anything. Now what we need to do, we need to go to the project what we have. Basically it's simple Java Spring application, and it's only addition controller is there. First of all, I will run this, and one by one I will tell you what does it consist of. Basically it's addition controller, and here you can see only we have add method, uh, add request. Inside this we have two parameter, and here we can run this. We can send, you can see addition of 10 and 20 is 30. Okay, right? So far so good. Okay, so what we did earlier, we have uh, set a path inside our local system, right? Now but we have our code in the Maven Spring app in other file path location. So we just click here, then alter enter. After pressing alter enter, one pop-up will come and we'll get path, means where our code exists. Here you can see showing system explorer. Then click on showing system explorer. You can see your path. Go to Maven Spring app, and inside this we have our project code. We need to copy this project code and we need to paste in our local path, whatever we cloned from the Bitbucket. So here you can see all the project structure, but we don't need the target file. It's temporary. Is wherever we run the Maven command, its target folder get automatically regenerated. So we will skip this target folder, and whatever the rest thing we will copy here, replace the file in the destination. And now we successfully copied. Now you can see our code is here or not. This is the reference branch, and automatically our code you can see in our source tree. So now we will see one by one what are the next thing. So basically, what happened when we are working in version control 2, that time some process might be there. So we need to follow this process so that fruitfully we can push all the changes to the main branch. Sorry, not to main branch, because main branch is the only PR raise branch. So we need to push all the changes to our only feature branch, right? So we have unstage file, means we need to stage these files. What is this unstage file? Here you can see all the changes, whatever the changes we are did. So if we stage all, it will go to this section. We can one by one also we can stage, but we need to stage all the changes. So we will click on stage all. Now we don't have any unstaged file. We have all stage file, right? So here our file gets staged. Now what the next thing is, we need to commit these changes into the repository, right? Our repository name is, this is our uh, feature branch name, and our repository name is Spring Dev app. So we need to commit these changes. Now it's simply addition controller with Spring applications. So write a commit in such a way that other developers should understood what we committed, right? So it's addition controller with Spring Boot application. Okay, this is simple commit statement. Click on commit. Okay, now see, you can see one push changes is there. All the code get committed. Now we need to push. Click on push, and here you can see our code is get pushed on feature branch. Just click on push. Okay, so we successfully push our code inside the Bitbucket. Now you can see our changes might get reflected or not. Go to branch section, check all the branches. We have 3 branches is there, and here you can see 15 seconds ago we successfully one commit is ahead, right? So we can see one by one where our code exists. Have had we pushed on main branch? No, nothing is there. Had we pushed on integration branch? No, we pushed our changes in our feature branch only. So here you can see all the changes, right? Because we pushed only in feature branch. Now one more thing is there. Uh, we have this code, right? So if we are developing some changes in this code, it will not reflect it, because where our actual code is there, our actual code is here in new Spring, in Spring Dev app in F1. We have this code, right? So what we need to do, we need to close this project. We don't need this no more, right? We need to close this project. Go to this, go to this section. Just copy this path. Come to Eclipse. Go to import. Click on existing main project. Paste this path here. Okay. Click on form.xml. Here you can see first step already exists. So what? Here name template we already gave, that's why it's okay. Our project name is this thing. We need to copy here, right? Now click on form.xml. Finish. Now we can successfully imported our Bitbucket project inside the local system. Now whatever the here you can see that symbol, yellow symbol is there, means it's related to our project. And here you can see Spring Dev app F1 feature, means right now we are working, or we have successfully set up feature branch in our local system. Now whatever the code we are doing, it will reflect it to our Bitbucket. So one by one we will try. Go to add controller. We will create one method, that is subtract method. So just copy this subtract subtract method, and what we need to change here, nothing. Okay, here only subtraction, everything is okay. Sub, nothing to do more. Okay, and we'll check in postman. Sub, now one is 100. Okay, here. Okay, our application is not up and running. First of all, we will run. Command is clean spring hyphen boot colon run. Okay, run application. Okay, successfully started. Go to postman. Now here you can see 100 minus 20 80. So okay, yeah, fine. So now what we changes here, we write another method called subtract method. Now the changes is reflected or not, we need to check in our Bitbucket. Here, go to branch. All branches. Is there any changes? Nothing is there. So check in Bitbucket. Yeah, you can see it's on stage file. Is add controller. We changes this section only. Whatever the color is in green, that is changed, and if it is orange, then it's existing changes. So what we have to do here, stage all, right? Click on commit, and here we need to write one statement of commit. So it's understandable statement like added subtraction method in addition controller. Okay, click on commit. Click on push. See, we can push the changes in feature branch. It will take time. Okay, then go to branches of Bitbucket, and now before 30 seconds we have already committed changes, and you can see these changes here. Yeah, this is the changes what we did. One more thing is there. Sometimes what happened, you are not uh, taken care, like when you're developing the feature and you say like I will commit on second day or third day. So it is very harmful to us and for your project also, because we don't know our laptop when it will get stopped, or it might be corrupted, right? So that time what happened, your code is not get saved in the mm, repository, so that each and every day you should be committed all the code whatever you are developed, right? So it should be taken care by you. And sometimes what happened in initial days when you are working with the Git, that time some files might get deleted by intentionally or unintentionally. So Git is monitored everything. You think like if some file might get deleted from us, so what will happen? So you don't worry about that. We'll see experimentally, like we deleted this add a request from our feature branch, right? And here one changes will get reflected. You can see, okay, this is add request and it's unstaged file, right? And it's missing. Here you can see one missing option is there. So what you need to do to revert back these changes, because your file is deleted, you don't know what to do right now. So just click on plus and here your file gets staged. So now just right click on this and here one option called discard the file changes. For now you don't have file in first-app.pojo, right? Now as soon as you click on discard the changes, okay, you can see, just refresh it and your file will get as it is. So no need to worry about that because Git is monitoring everything, whatever you are supposed to do. So right now we have our code in this feature branch, right? So this feature branch is related to development. So before pushing the code to the integration branch, our code should be reviewed, right? Because it should be unit tested. All unit testing should be done in AWS development environment because this integration branch is related to QA environment. Means whatever the code is tested using AWS development environment, then this code is get pushed to the integration branch. So how to push the code from feature branch to integration branch? We will see now how to transfer this feature branch code to integration branch, right? So for that, you just need to go to the Bitbucket. In this, click on pull request. Means we need to request to the integration branch person. Okay. Click on create pull request. And here you can see source branches, feature branch and destination branch is main. But we no need to push the code inside main branch. We need to push our code inside integration branch, right? And what are the comments we already added while pushing our code to feature branch? All the comments you can see here. First, our commit is addition controller to Spring Boot application, and the second commit is addition subscription method in addition controller, right? And in this way, we see here you can see one branch, delete branch option is there, but we no need to delete this branch. Okay, so here we will click on create pull request and see our code is goes from feature branch to integration branch, right? And here you can see file changes is 10 and commit is 2, right? See, this is our 2 commit 15 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago, and these are our 10 file changes. And in overview, you can see these things, right? Here we need to add one reviewer because whatever the person will approve the request, that person's email ID we need to write there, and that person will get an email by us name. And then that person means our project manager will review all the code. After confirming, he will merge the request. He will merge the request to the integration branch. right? And accordingly, developer 2, developer 3, all are created feature branches. All will raise the PR to the integration branch person. Means all of the code is right now in integration branch, and that code is get reviewed by project manager. If all codes in one section, in one generic position, then this code will be merged. So that particular person will approve the code and will click on merge. So here you can see commit message is there, feature 1. Here you can see commit message merged in feature 1, right? Just click on merge, and now it's get loaded, and you can see your code is get merged in integration branch with all the description. Now we already merged our code in integration branch, right? So here you can see the branches section, and we don't have code in integration branch before, right? Now you can see all branches in this section. We already have code in feature branch. Now you can see the code is in integration branch also, right? Now those developer want, now we have our code in integration branch. Suppose after 2 months, one again new joiner is come, and those particular guy want the code whatever we develop. So that guy what will do? It will cut one feature for branch from the integration branch, because all the code is in integration branch right now, right? So in this way, our branching structure goes, and one by one we can proceed forward, right? Thank you.